Mic is up. Timer's down. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Breakfast with Disaster. Taylor, do you mind pointing the microphone at us?
Yeah, I can do that.
That'd be great. This is Breakfast with Disaster. We are live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. with one simple purpose. We want to tell you all the worst things that can happen so you know how to avoid them. As you can see, we've got a couple of special guests with us today. We had a different show planned for today, I'll tell you the truth, and it fell through kind of last minute for totally fine reasons. But we are improvising a little bit today, so forgive us for our looseness. Here's what's going on. I've got Taylor Braun here. Taylor, who are you?
I'm Taylor Braun.
Come over here.
I was Dan's second choice, so that feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a production manager here at Serpro the South Towns. Do a little bit of estimating, but still very heavily involved in the production end out in the field, kind of the nuts and bolts of everything we do.
So we're very lucky to have Taylor here because he's been like crazy busy.
Yeah.
Since Winter Storm Elliott, basically. And I know that's in everybody's rearview mirror. For us, it's very, very present still.
Oh yeah, it's still right through the windshield.
Yeah. Let's talk about windshields. Let's talk before we get into the game. What have you been up to? I've got some videos from you. Taylor.
Yeah.
So, Winter Storm Elliott really hits like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, right?
Yep.
And you're right out. Breaking the law a little bit.
Well, it's more of like a legal gray area, I guess you could say.
Lakeshore flooding.
Yes,
This is right down the street from my parents' house.
Till behind generator.
Lake's coming up over the break wall.
And this is me and I remember driving back.
These
down
houses
the road
are,
right as
yeah,
the
this
lake
guy's
started
house is already
to
flooded.
fall, really come over the break wall.
We're
and start to
driving
hit those
through lake
houses
water right
there,
now.
Yeah. It's already up over
Woo, buddy!
there.
So you yourself had a pretty interesting couple of days even outside of work. So
Yeah.
here's you on Hoover again.
Yeah, I was going back down Hoover. This is, I think, this might have been Christmas morning, I believe. No. It all blurs together. It was,
Yeah.
I think it was maybe a day after the video you just showed.
Yeah.
You can see that's all like the water and everything and all the debris the lake carried with it when it came over the rocks there, frozen solid in the road. I actually ended up having to turn around and go all the way down around the other end of Hoover just because you can kind of see under that snowbank was like a giant like log like this big in diameter, just frozen solid to the road. I tried to push it with my plow, but it just, it was like cement.
This is actually not fun to look at considering it's like freezing cold out right now.
Yeah, no.
This is not really as much of a throwback as I thought it would be. We've got, what's going on here in this picture you sent me?
Yeah, this is my door to my apartment. This is like, I think the third time I've had to do this winter. From all the snow load, I've got a flat roof. And the snow load shifted the exterior wall, and I couldn't get my door to close.
Yeah.
For a couple days, and I had to we had to use a shovel to wedge against the door to keep the wind from blowing it open. I had to get up on the roof and shovel that off, so that was fun. And then this is probably more kind of relevant. We had a couple water lines freeze.
Yeah, it even happens to us.
Yeah. Luckily, we caught it before it, because water freezes, it expands, and you've got your plumbing, and it you've got all the pressure of the water pushing on it as it freezes, and that's what causes the pipe to burst. So you don't notice the water leak while it's frozen. You notice it once it thaws and all the water starts pouring out. So luckily we caught it before it had time to really fully freeze and expand. So we were able to just get in the attic with a space heater, get the line thawed, and then put pipe wrap insulation on it and everything, and prevent that from happening again. But, with winds and freezing sub-zero temperatures in the forecast again, it's something that is, a very real threat for everybody. So it doesn't hurt to get familiar with your house a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of familiarize yourself with where your plumbing shutoffs are, where all your, where your water lines come in and where they go, if you have, a lock-off apartment or something that was built onto your house, make sure, your plumbing doesn't go up through an uninsulated part of your attic, which was the case for me.
And fairly common.
Yeah, it's very, we're still doing mitigation services for almost that exact situation, you got super cold temperatures with, sustained 20 mile an hour, or no, this is like up to 70 mile an hour
Yeah,
gusts.
we had a winter hurricane.
Yeah, but I mean, it was, sustained high winds. It's going to push that cold air. It's not so much the wind chill that, is the concern with the wind. It's the wind pushing that cold air into spots it's not supposed to be. If you've got, soffit vents or like gable end vents in your attic, if you have too much ventilation, that cold air is going to get to plumbing lines, drain lines, stuff like that. If, you have that stuff that runs up through,
Right.
Not every house is like that, but, again, it doesn't hurt to familiarize yourself with the plumbing in your house, where everything is, look for spots that could become an issue, Exposed, uninsulated plumbing is a big issue.
Okay. Obviously we saw quite a bit of that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it was almost every call, I think you could safely say, from that storm was...
Popping pipes.
Yeah, a frozen water line of some sort, and it wasn't just exclusive to residential. I mean, it was commercial builds that, on paper, shouldn't have that issue. Everything is so engineered. All the plumbing in those buildings runs, typically through the center of the building. They don't really do a lot of stuff on the exterior wall, and I mean, we still had a ton of that just because of how extreme that storm was. I mean, that was not a normal event.
No, it's once in a generation.
Yeah, we keep hearing that a
Yeah,
lot,
it'll happen next year.
Yeah, exactly.
And you ended your trials.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so big shout out to Sneakers in Blaisdell. They were open every day during the storm. So me and my fiance were able to, while we were out plowing snow, the one day able to stop in, watch the Bills game, get some chicken wings and some, New York's finest Genesee beer.
Yeah, awesome. So, Taylor, you've been working hard.
Yes.
You've been pretty busy.
Yeah.
And I thank everybody for being here. Like I said, we're kind of improvising. We're going to play a game show today. And it's going to be quick.
Okay.
But everybody's going to get to play. And here's what it is. I'm going to ask some questions about the ServPro brand.
Okay.
I'm going to ask some questions about water jobs. Ooh. And it's going to be 6 questions total. It's not a ton. Taylor, if you get these questions right, I will give you $1 American dollar.
All right.
If you get them wrong, I'm going to let Homer lick you in the face.
I just saw him lick his butter.
And if people at home playing, if you answer before Taylor and you get the question right, I will bring you a prize.
Oh.
You just got to answer in the comments. Let us know. Questions are not that hard.
Okay.
But you think you're ready? That all makes sense to you?
Yeah, sounds pretty straightforward.
All right, Homer, you want to come over here? He's moping at the door.
Homer.
He doesn't want to be a part of this
Come
charade. Come
here.
on, buddy. All right. Come on, buddy.
Get here.
Go. Come on. Come here. You know what? This is silly. We don't have to call the dog. We're going to play the game. Nope. You got him? Oh, my God. He's duck walking across the floor. All right,
There
Homer.
you go, buddy.
Oh. Okay, Taylor, are you ready?
Yes.
I wish I had the Jeopardy music or something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, people at home. These first 3 questions are about the ServPro brand.
He's already getting ready.
Yeah, he's ready. Okay,
Primed.
question 1 for everybody. What year was ServPro founded?
Oh, Dad,
5, 4, 3.
1966.
Ooh, close. 1967. I don't know if anybody at home got that. I don't know if anybody at home is playing. 1967. So no prizes for anyone. Homer's trying to get me. Homer, you got to get Taylor. He got it wrong.
Yeah, he didn't even answer the question, Homer.
Okay, Taylor. Over, under, how many ServPro franchises are there? 2,000.
Oh, over.
Over. Correct.
Yes.
They're about 2,100, I think, and counting.
Yep.
Every day I see more. Shout out to, what's the last one I saw? Team Brogdon out in California.
Hey, welcome to the team.
Yeah. Okay. Taylor, these are pretty softball questions.
Okay.
What was ServPro's ranking in Entrepreneur Magazine's Franchise 500 in their category?
Oh, in their category, number 1.
Number 1.
Always.
I think we were number 9 total, number 8 or 9.
Okay. I knew it was top 10, but
Yeah,
I
we
got
did pretty
worried.
good. That was pretty cool. And if you guys could tell at home, by the way, I really struggled to say entrepreneur. I used to have a speech impediment.
Oh, okay.
So this is some trivia about me. That and like Arnold Palmer, really hard words for me to say.
Oh, you nailed the Arnold Palmer.
It's a lot. It's like a production in there. Okay, so Taylor, you got 2 of 3.
Okay.
So.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Homer. Oh, boy. All right.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Next question about water.
Okay, this
All right,
I should get right.
These guys, these you should know, and if you don't know the answers, you should listen to. Taylor, roughly, after a water intrusion event, how long does it take for visible microbial growth to form? What's it called? Suspect.
Suspected microbial growth. Generally 72 hours.
Correct.
Is our window of concern.
Yeah, we use the 72-hour window here. You may hear some different things depending on the documentation you're using. FEMA, for instance, generally says 24 to 48 before you start to see some level of growth. If we're talking visible growth, we're talking snot on the walls, about 72 hours.
Yep.
All right, Taylor. Water extraction is more effective than drying.
Correct. Yeah.
By how much?
I believe the actual industry figure, according to ICRC, is 1,200 times more effective than evaporation.
Right. So when we tell people at home, hey, even something as simple as grab a mop, throw some towels down, start pushing that water down your sump pump, that's what we're talking about. If you let that water wick into your walls or something, it's, I guess, 1,200 times more difficult to get it out, as opposed to just soaking up the water, putting it outside yourself.
Yeah, extraction doesn't necessarily mean sucking it up with a machine. It's just removing the water.
Yeah.
Like you said, towels, mops, squeegees, all of that is excellent.
Yeah, I said before, someone with like a squeegee and a dream can be the difference maker. When you're talking about
huge
a water job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, last question. If you don't block and pad your furniture on your carpet, what happens?
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I should maybe give people a couple seconds to try and chime in.
Daryl Terranova, by the way, is getting these answers wrong, but he's really trying.
I mean, he thinks he's nailing it. You gotta admire that.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be right on the franchise number. I don't have the exact number. I had the over-under.
Oh, you know what? He technically got that one right.
Yeah,
he's over.
I don't think they do decimals in the franchise 500. I don't think we were 9.4. But Daryl, thank you for playing. I love your spirit.
But yeah, if you don't block and pad furniture, you will get staining on the carpet. It could be, if it's metal feet, you'll get rust stains, which I hate to be the bearer of bad news. They are virtually impossible to get on a carpet.
Yeah, even for us.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some crazy products formulated strictly for rust staining, but once because it's an oxidation process.
I gave you my speech.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So once that corrodes and leaves that stain on a carpet, we've got some really strong, acidic-based cleaners, because that's what it takes to break down that staining, and it's still. We generally say, unless we catch it immediately, it's almost impossible to remove. And even on concrete, rust staining on concrete in a basement, forget it.
Miserable.
Yeah, I mean, you have to actually acid etch the concrete to get the rust staining off.
Yeah.
Which is a whole other process.
Yeah. So there are reasons behind the things that we do.
Yeah, and even wood furniture. You get that wood stain bleeds into a carpet. It's almost harder than rust to get out.
Right.
So, yeah, definitely get, if you suffer a water intrusion of any kind, any kind of flooding damage, and you've got wood furniture or anything with metal feet, getting that up off the floor, any kind of floor, immediately is the best thing you can do. Rust will stain anything. Vinyl. I've even seen it on tile, actually. I've seen the rust etching on tile, ceramic tile, but vinyl, ceramic tile, wood flooring, anything. Rust does not care.
Right.
It stains, and it's impossible to get up.
So that's why you block and pad when there's a water intrusion. All right, Taylor,
Yeah.
you've gotten 5 out of 6 questions. That's $5.
Nice.
And 1 kiss from Homer. So
Yeah.
you're pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a bad morning.
We have 1 bonus round. This is a subjective bonus round. And everybody
Okay.
can play this too. It's called Would You Drink It?
Oh, okay.
I have 3 ServPro products here. I'd like
Okay.
to introduce them, tell them what they're for, and then tell me if you didn't know this was a cleaning product and you saw it in a glass on a hot summer day, would you drink it?
Okay.
All right. What is this?
So this is ServPro Green, product 138. This actually is a really good. I should hold it up so you can see
Let
it.
them see it.
This is a really good general cleaner and degreaser. We'll use it on fire jobs, general cleaning jobs, even like commercial kitchen cleanings. It is, and all of our products are proprietary, only available to ServPro. We have our own team. I'm sure you've probably told everybody the spiel, but we have our own team of world-class chemists that just develop and tweak our cleaning products. I mean, and once they develop a product, they always update it. I mean, we've got so many new versions of so many of like the ServPro staple products, and we've got Wallenol Plus now, Orange Plus, like stuff that's been around since ServPro started. They constantly are evolving to make it better for us, which in turn makes it better for you guys. But it's not super volatile. I think that, the pH is 11 to 13, so it's a little more on the alkaline side. Mm-hmm. But it's not a super harsh product where you need to like mask, full PPE and all that. Mm-hmm. We can, with a lot of our products, we can use them straight if it's heavy soiling. Yeah. Or we can cut it and make it like a spray and wipe type product. But it's a really versatile product. Right. You use it on, you could use it on countertops, gloss finish walls, like a light soiling on a, gloss finish floor. Right. Like a finish floor, like you could probably do like ceramic tile or like even like, I know like concrete, like finished polished concrete's a big thing now. Right. You could use it on that. It wouldn't damage anything. It's got really, for how kind of gentle it is, has really good degreasing properties to it as well too. Yeah. Really cuts through like, I wouldn't say like a commercial kitchen, like heavy grease buildup.
Yeah, but
like,
I use it in my kitchen.
Yeah, like in your home kitchen, this thing will cut through all the grease on your stove and everything. And it's nice, doesn't leave like a streaky residue. Mm. It dries and finishes really nice.
So this is, again, a game show. And what I'm going to do is whoever wins the game out in the crowd here is going to get this jug of ServPro Green. Right now it's Daryl Terranova, and he's just getting an A for effort. He's gotten every question wrong. And again, this last game, there are going to be 3 questions. It's subjective. It's called Would You Drink It? And you have to answer the same as I would.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, ServPro Green, that's in a glass.
Yeah,
it's a hot summer day.
This side, yeah.
It's a tall, it's just like a, it's
like a nice pint glass.
A nice pint glass. It's got a couple of ice cubes in it. You just finished mowing the lawn. You walk in, there's a glass of that sitting on the counter. Would you drink it?
Yeah, probably.
I would also drink
it. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a nice, like limeade or, even like the old green Gatorade from way back.
That looks like it has electrolytes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's electrolytes. Is what you need.
So okay, you're 1 for 1 for Would You Drink It, and Daryl Terranova's still in the lead. Gonna win that ServPro Green. What do we got here?
Okay, this is it's gonna sound weird. It's one of my favorite products.
Okay. No, it's cool. I love BioBlast.
Yeah. So BioBlast RBT 115. Again, another ServPro proprietary product. The awesome thing about this is it's great for kind of the gross stuff we do, sewage, any kind of bio residue. My favorite thing about it is it has an actual living enzyme in it that will eat and break down the biocontamination in the water. So this is great to use for sewage jobs, sewage backup. We use it on a little bit on a bioremediation basis, but this is like our main go-to sewage product because you can pre-treat with it. It helps kind of break down and get rid of that initial odor. It actually smells pretty decent. Mm-hmm. I don't really know how to describe the smell. It's a very unique smell, but it's a good smell. Yeah. But yeah, this is strictly formulated for sewage and biocontaminated water.
Can I tell you what I've used it for?
Yes. I
had a friend over, and I'm going to call him out. His name's Brian Thompson and Mike Moretti. And they used my grill to make clams. Oh. They didn't put anything under the grill. And it was on concrete. And my entire deck was covered in clam juice. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because it's soaked into the concrete. BioBlast was able to actually break that down and eliminate the odor, the smell, the staining, everything, which I thought would be impossible. So I was like very impressed by this product. Obviously not what it's really made to do.
But in a way, there's, organic compounds and bio compounds in that clam juice and stuff, which is, what it's for. I mean, let's see. Where does it says it right here?
It was just very impressive.
Yeah, a wide range of enzymes that have been used to treat septic tanks for feces or another malodorous biological material. Yeah. But yeah, that's that living enzyme in it that breaks it down. And ServPro has a couple of products with this now with that with the RBT designation on them, and that stands for, it's a Surf Pro proprietary thing, rapid breakdown technology. So we've got a couple of products that, this is designed to, as soon as it gets put on that surface, that enzyme goes to work and just starts breaking everything down on a micro level.
Yeah.
So,
I was very impressed.
Yeah, this stuff that's why I said it's like my favorite product.
Okay, so it's a Christmas party.
Yeah, from this side. Look, you gotta look at it from this side.
And it's a dry party. It's just water and punch and Kool-Aid, and you are having a terrible time. And you go in the fridge, you're looking for something to sip on, and you see just an unlabeled jug of this. Do you drink it?
I'm gonna go with no, only because I don't like eggnog, and it looks just like eggnog.
It looks just like eggnog.
Yeah.
I would drink. I would put in a Tom and Jerry. I would have a terrible time. I have to imagine this is very bad to drink.
Yeah, I can't imagine what this would do to your insides.
Jennifer Bucky says, good to relieve constipation. If dying relieves constipation, yeah, sure, 100%.
Maybe, break down the, Chris Mons is about to,
just put
take a shot of it.
All right, well, that'll be next week. We'll report on his health condition. Okay,
we'll visit him from the hospital.
And we're going to do this as, you can't really drink this.
If you spread enough of it in a cup, it would probably be liquidy, but...
Okay, let's go with that.
We could huff it.
Well, now we're getting a little adult.
Right, sorry, is that too far?
This is a little like Surf Pro After Hours, because what is this product for, Taylor? This is a brand new product.
Yeah.
I gave some, some people won some. It's because they got a kick out of it. Product number 420.
420.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of out of focus there.
Right
Product
there.
number 420. This is a brand new Surf Pro product, and we thought it was a hoot.
Yeah.
What is it, Taylor?
It's Cannablaster. I can't even say it without laughing.
Yeah.
It's a smoke and odor eliminator for, the sign on the front.
You can say cannabis smoke.
Yeah, cannabis.
Because what we found is, especially in New York State, cannabis has been kind of decriminalized.
Yep.
It's more common. We use this when people will rent Airbnbs, especially, and they'll have gigantic parties, and people are in there smoking. And this is kind of a unique smoke. It's not as... I would say not as sticky as like nicotine, of course, but
but it's still, it's still got a lot of odor to it, and it's a hard, odors are always hard, but anytime it's a smoke odor, it's because it just kind of seeps in everything, and typically if it's a party where they're indulging in that, there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
So we use it, like Dan said, a lot for this has been a huge uptick over the last couple of years is. Yeah, people throwing parties at Airbnbs. Or another one is vehicles.
Yeah, oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we've done like some like a vehicle recovery, and the people who took the car just smoked in it all night.
Yeah.
Or even like rental cars and stuff. It's. I haven't used this a ton personally. The couple times I have used it, I have been very surprised by how well it works.
Yeah, it's made specifically for this. That's
right.
One of the really impressive things about the kind of library of products is we can get this specific.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we can get a lot of specialty products, but with how part of me was like, oh, it's it's an aerosol can. Like, how good is it gonna be? And and it packs a punch. It really does a good job of it almost mimics a smoke. It comes out as like a fine aerosol, and then it fills, and then it kind of settles on everything that you would think the smoke would settle on, and it really does a good job of breaking down and eliminating that odor. And we always say that the only way to eliminate an odor is to eliminate the source. So this does a really good job of that, and it also helps mask it too. Like, you walk into a place and it, we go to clean like an Airbnb or something, and that smell just hits you in the face.
Right.
You can, in a sense, almost pre-treat with this, do all of your cleaning, and then do a final mist with this, and that usually takes care of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a brand new product. Obviously, it's a little bit of a cheeky labeling, but it's to solve a very real problem.
Yeah.
And we've obviously people get a kick out of seeing the can, but we do use this
pretty
in a professional setting. So you can't really drink it. I don't know what to even ask you. Like, would you gift it to your nephew? Like,
no, probably not.
No,
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to encourage my nephew to do anything.
Yeah,
like
my nephew's 3.
Yeah,
he can't have this.
Yeah, so.
All right, so.
No, I would not drink this.
No, would not drink that either.
I wouldn't huff it either. I don't recommend that.
No huffing, please. All right, Taylor. So you have won
Nice.
I believe $6.
All right.
Daryl Terranova has won a jug of Serve Pro Green
Yeah.
for being our only player. And now we're going to do what we do best. We're going to do the prize drawing. See who
Okay.
our other winners are. So I'm going to bring the wheel up. And we're going to wrap this up. And this wheel is a very special wheel that's now covering your face. I apologize.
It's for the best.
I'll kind of squeeze in over here. This is for people in the Serve Pro Mug Club. So you join the Serve Pro Mug Club. It's a very cool little coffee mug. It's got a number on the bottom. That number gets registered to this wheel. We are registering people all the time. You can see we've got quite a few members already.
Yeah, that's a big wheel.
And if you're not part of the Mug Club, you want to be part of the Mug Club, let me know. And cool thing about this wheel is if your number comes up, you win a prize. And if you're watching, when your number comes up, you get a double prize. Only way for me to know you're watching is to leave a comment. So say hello. Let me know if you would drink the BioBlast. Whatever you want to say. Congratulate Daryl on his Surf Pro Green. I'm going to spin this wheel.
Spin it. Big
Here we
money, big money.
And let's see. Spin, spin, spin. Ooh, we got some early numbers here. 146. Ooh, that's Karen over at the She Agency, just over by Pegasus. So we're going to get lunch from Pegasus today with Karen. We're going to bring you something. Thank you guys for joining us. This was a little bit of a looser episode, I would say. We had to improvise at the very end, so I hope you guys enjoyed it and got a laugh out of it. We'll be back next Tuesday with something probably a little bit more buttoned up.
Yeah, a little more structured.
But we will see you guys next Tuesday at 10 a.m. I'm Dan Bauer. This is Taylor Braun. This has been Breakfast with Disaster. See you guys.